Hey, Blam here, casting for StarCraft2Strategy.com. This is part of the tournament series that they hosted slightly before Christmas, and what we've got here is actually the final matchup in the final game for the gold platinum bracket. So the winner of this game won the bracket. I think they earned themselves a cool $10 and went on to celebrate their victory. So who we've got here, we've got Snowflakes in the left as a Zerg player in teal, and then we've got tGMPwnerer, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, down here in the blue base, playing as Terran. Both players are platinum players, I do believe, and both of them kind of exhibit very high level platinum play in my opinion. So what you see here is Snowflakes pushes out his Overlord to do that nearby air scouting. This is an MLG map, Metalopolis. You can see the little extra supply depot down here. No close by ground spawning allowed, but they did end up being close by air. So I'm just going to run it on ×2 speed. We see this, what the fuck are these things called? Drone push out, and you can see he passed the SCV from tGMPwnerer there. He's going to scout things out, check it out, push back around. Meanwhile, this guy is going to do the same, pop into the base. Kind of gets mixed up there between the minerals and gets eaten alive by those drones. But on his way up, he was able to scout the expansion first by the Zerg player. So we got this guy coming back over here to look for any... Oh, no, I think he saw that guy run back there. No, maybe not. Looks like they had a small chat and decided to let bygones be bygones. Maybe he was just looking for an Overlord he thought was back there. So Snowflake's a little sneaky with the drone back there in the corner. Meanwhile, tGMPwnerer is going with my favorite build against Zerg player, and that's what I like to call the mech expand. In fact, if you check out sc2strat.net, you can see a mech expand build order posted there. Again, that's sc2strat.net. But basically, it comprises of your barracks going down with the reactor, and then your factory going down right away, and floating that factory over to that reactor to get quick Hellions, while then simultaneously building a command center for that expansion, right? The idea is you get some mechanical units out against the Zerg early on, while you also keep up in economy with the Zerg player by getting that faster expansion. So he's going to push out some more Hellions here to join his pack. He's going to do a little early harassing early on here. Take back control of the camera here. Kind of a good move by Snowflakes here. He's laying down this evolution bay to keep things walled off there at his main ramp. These Hellions are able to get quite a few kills. Some nice micromanagement by tGMPwnerer. They're poking in, hitting the drones. Looks like that Hellion got a little overzealous and was unfortunately taken out there. Let's see, so looks like tGMPwnerer is able to kill 12 units there. And I don't really like taking on this queen head on there. That queen was able to pick off that Hellion. These Zerglings come on and clean up the rest of the mess there. So, tGM's got his expansion down here, laying down 2 refineries, sorry. Meanwhile, Snowflakes is protecting his expansion. He's got 3 crawlers down. He's got some speedlings there. And lays his spire. Looks like he just got his lair, and he's got a baneling nest there. So he's going to convert some of those. tGM has siege. We're still at ×2. I'm sorry, I should have been slower than that. He takes down this statue. Why the fuck not? You know, fuck minxed. So statue goes down, and here, you know, he should have done a little bit better siege micro, right? If he'd have, you know, sieged up further back. Instead, he pushes them too close. He's getting a little greedy once that crawler, and that's really his downfall there, right? Had he sieged up a couple inches back, moved his army in front of those siege tanks while the siege was going down, I think that skirmish could have gone completely the opposite direction. So always something to think about there. Siege micro, insanely important, and he just lost 2 high-value units there, right? So he's got a second factory down, getting an additional Hellion out, getting some tanks out. Starport goes down, building a couple bunkers here while he's raining mules. Meanwhile, Snowflakes has taken his 3rd base. It's fully erected, pushing some drones out there, and still just with the Zerglings. Yeah. So he's got a siege tank up there in a pretty good position. I might like to see one in this back corner too. If the Zerg's and opponent's gonna attack, it's likely going to be down this alley. Plus, it also protects your back area here from any overlord drops that unlikely that still may come. Okay, you can see they're pretty even in supply. It's 75 to 70, so not too shabby there. APM, Pwnere is going nuts right now. Let me see what some of my other fancy buttons here are. Armies, a little bit tilted in tGMPwnere supply, but again, Snowflakes does have the third base there. Okay, so let's kill that. So here we have some mutas out here, and unfortunately this fully loaded medevac goes down because of that. And I can't say, and of course their tGMPwnere is like, fucking A, I knew that was going to happen. I can't say enough about having vision, particularly on this map when you know you're close by air. You should have, a Viking floating out there, hell, even a medevac floating out there. And even it, yeah, and see, yep, that tank's going to go down. Does his best with the Marine micro there as more mutas kind of join the pack. And what's disappointing for me, even though now he knows that Teal's working with some mutas there, he still does not go ahead and get any vision out in this area. One Viking out there could snipe that guy, take down a supply a little bit, and keep some vision between your bases there. On the flip side, though, Snowflakes could be doing a lot more harassing with these mutas. He keeps them with his main army. You don't see a whole lot of harassment from him. He's pushing them out down the main alley here. He could be out over in these other areas checking some of these bases. Doesn't. Although, it's easy to watch these replays and criticize when probably both these guys would kick my ass in 1v1. So, but that's why I get paid the big bucks. Right. So, more medevacs coming out here. Unfortunately, it's a little bit supply capped. Should make up for that shortly here. There was a little bit of harassing going on over there. Sorry I missed that, guys. If you go to StarCraft2Strategy.com into their forum, in their tournament section, all these replays are posted there. You can watch them all at your own speed. Download the SC2 replay file and check it out. And it's a pretty good active forum too if you guys are looking for a good StarCraft 2 strategy forum to join and just mix it up, find some matches and some teammates. They're going to have some more tournaments coming up in January as well if you want to get in on the next ones. So you can see him kind of building up his main army here. tGM's doing a similar thing. He's got some tank protection back here, as well as his main force going up in here. Researching the +1 attack for ground mechanical. He is starting to pump out some Thors. Again, unfortunately, he is supply capped right now. Always a good idea to watch your own replays, guys, and see where you slipped up. These Hellions are going to push out, do some more harassing. I do like the fact that Pwnere stays active, even if he is currently supply capped. And, losing some units will certainly supply that. So he pushes out in here, takes out a couple drones there. I don't like this. You shouldn't be attacking a queen with Hellions straight on. He's going to lose one Hellion there. That whole time he was waiting for that, he could have been back in this corner picking off more drones. Even if he lost a Hellion to the crawler, which he lost one to the queen anyway, he probably could have got 6 more kills against those drones there than he actually realized. And I think that was 5-6 Hellions. Certainly not a cheap investment to lose. You want to get your weight worth in drones for that type of push. So. And again, I think Snowflakes could have been doing a lot more harassing with those mutas than he did. No towers back here, still no vision over here. So a lot of kind of open things to pick off here, even if he's just picking off some production structures. So Snowflakes wants to move in. He kills a nice micro on those 2 SCVs. He stops production on these 2 Ghost Academies and pushes his Muta Force back in here. Simultaneously, I think he should be microing these Lings and Banes around, but he opts to just keep his micro with the mutas. Mutas are going to come over here and spot this 3rd expansion by tGMPwnere and take it down. So 2 more mutas joining the fray here. Looks like they got +2 attack on them, and he's got +2 attack on these dudes as well. So some decent upgrades there. Only mechanical upgrades for tGM here. Despite having 4 barracks though, so I would like to maybe see some research here done here. It looks like he is getting the +1 attack. Meanwhile, Snowflakes continues to mass out here. He's got some good things going on. Scan goes down so he can take out some of those creep tumors, but ultimately there's just too many, and there's no surprise attack going to be happening here. So these guys push in. He does get his siege down earlier this time. I like that. I think that was a mistake in the previous battle. Pulls things into him. Snowflake does do a good job in splitting things up, though. You can see those banelings moving around, wreaking havoc. Just too many mutas. Just too overpowered. Finished at 137 supply there for Snowflake. So pretty good game overall. I think especially good for 2 platinum players. Like I said, they both kick my ass, so don't act like I'm talking about that in any regards. So check out StarCraft2strategy.com. Check out their forums. Look for some more tournaments to join in the future, and congrats to Snowflakes for being the victor in this tournament there. Thanks for watching, guys, and good luck out there.